over to Tom Elwood. And a goal by Tom Frankie, the grade 9 learner I was just talking about. Ludwig, a very strong centre back. He's played for Natal in under 13 and under 14. Polaris on the attack. Here could be trouble in the back of the net. Cap number 11, Cosmo Eindhoven, scoring the equaliser. Polaris strike back. Dave Paul with the ball. He is in front of his man.
He's got space. Take his water. Because he's just rushing a little bit there, Sean. He still had a lot of space in front of him. Give it back.
Still 1 goal apiece here. Quite a tightly contested affair between these two great schools.
Find their big man up front.
Here could be danger.
You called it earlier, Sean. Markin Murray puts it in the back of the net. We've seen many goals from him throughout the tournament.
Young Ludovic with the ball. Opposite drive. James Paul plays the foul. He's going to back himself. Big shot. Hitting the woodwork.
Try to get themselves into better attacking opportunities. Walrus with a massive chance now.
Big save from goalkeeper Hadebe. Kearsney in possession of the ball. Now there's been an exclusion. Kearsney slow things down. They're going to set up the attack. James Frankie with the ball. Big cross pass on the hand. Shot by Lucas Sundry and a save from the Polaris keeper, resulting in a 2-meter to Kearsney. They are still man up here. Big pass to Luca.
Oh, their defense is doing well for them at the moment. It's unlucky there, kick out, touching the player's head. It's not allowed in the game of water polo. Kearsney going for the rush defense. Keeping them vulnerable on that right-hand side. Nothing to challenge Hadebe.
A lot of white water shown down the middle of the pool. The cross pass is on. There we go.
Max Mossop finding the back of the net. Another very talented player from Paul Roos.
And that concludes their 30 seconds of attack. James Frankie sums up to the ball. Kearsney have a few men up here. This could be their opportunity. James Paul passes it to his brother David. And David puts it in the back of the net. Great to see those brothers finish 3 goals to 2 here. The Paul brothers strike for Kearsney College. Game on. One slips under Hadebe.
Josh Reinecker finding the back of the net with that strong left hand.
Paul Roos strike back. 4 goals to 2 in favour of Paul Roos. James Paul with the ball, otherwise known as Chipper. Blake Kruger on the right. Absolute zinger of a goal there, Todd, in the side net. Blake Kruger strikes one back for the boys from Bothers Hill. Great work, Blake, for the 4th quarter final. Ollie Ludwig spins his player. And there was a lot of holding happening there. And there's been an exclusion. Kearsney go man up. Could this be an opportunity? Big cross pass to Blake Kruger. Tom Elwood pops up. And it sails wide.
Big shot from range.
And an even bigger save, Todd, by Hadebe.
Yep. 5 seconds left on the shot clock here for Paul Roos.
Ooh. Testing the goalkeeper there. Saved by the woodwork there, Todd. James Frankie fetches the ball out on the lane rope. Older brother to Tom, who's in the centre forward position. A lot of movement happening in the hole. A big pass over to Tom Frankie.
Fantastic
In the
finish.
back of the net. Tom Frankie, what a goal from his brother James.
Max Mossop with the ball. Fantastic shooting by the number 7. Don't blink, you'll miss it.
Here could be an opportunity for Paul Roos. Frankie's working really hard to get back, but we know Renica can play. There's an exclusion. Paul Roos go man up here. We know Renica's got a big shot here on the right. They can't leave that man open. Another drive, Adam October. They're pulling off a screen there on the left-hand side. Another steal from Ryan Sim. And unfortunately just puts the ball under the water. Here's October. What a goal. Cap number 4. Another danger man from Paul Roos. And we spoke about that, Todd.
By Adam. A slight little fumble. Had options.
I see the Hilton supporters have moved in to the crowds. They're playing the next quarterfinal. It's going to be a big one.
Oh, Sean, just going back to what you said there, this long course polo, getting into the later part, end bit of the tournament. Start to feel the effects. Get fatigue sets in. Always important to keep those changes coming regularly, keep the best out of your team. Max Mossop there. Very nasty up the left-hand side. He thunders one in.
Can this young Kearsney side do? They're going to need to strike quite quickly. They've got to believe in themselves here, Todd. There's still enough time to come back.
Kearsney moving the ball nasty up that left-hand side. You can see the very aggressive double mark on centre. Shot from range. Very good save there by Nicholas Ward, keeping that out.
Kearsney on the man up. Levi Tom with the ball. Chip
The
the ball.
postman. Oh, unfortunately, just inside the 2 meter there. Not going to count.
Dave Pohl with the ball, weighing his options up. Passes it to young Elwood. Tom Elwood.
Carrying the ball nasty. Looking dangerous. Unfortunate there with that shot.
Last 21 seconds left of Shaka number 3.
Centre forward working really hard from Kearsney. They find him.
Frankie rolls.
Can Frankie get his hat trick?
Kearsney on the man up. Elwood's open. He might back himself here. Opts to move the ball to the right. Only 2 seconds left on the clock. And David Pohl finds the back of the net. Another goal for one of the Pohl brothers. Big cross pass, not going on the hand. Ooh, in the back of the net.
Very, very strong there. The number 9, Josh Renica. Big rock off. So unfortunately not looking forward fast enough.
Blake Kruger gets in front of his player.
Lucky bounce and a 5 meter awarded.
He earns the 5 meter. Well done, Blake Kruger, never giving up. In the back of the net. James Pohl chips the ball away in the back of the net. Moves the ball to Blake Kruger. The man who's responsible for the 5 meter. Back to Blake Kruger. What can Blake do? He gets a foul. Over to Levi Tom. Levi
Big shot.
has a huge shot from the outside, but hits the woodwork. So I think Roos have done enough here. There's 2 minutes to play, and they have a lead of 3. It could be 4.
Oh, looks like they're about to make it 4 short. I think just Kearsney, a little lack of awareness. Good shooting there, Arkin Murray. Oh, Kearsney just getting stuck with the ball on that right-hand side a little bit. Need to look to the left.
Blake Kruger is going to back himself here. Kearsney get another 20 seconds to attack. Ball to Sandri. He half turns his player. Levi Tom has an arm on him. He zings one in the back of the net. Levi Tom, outstanding work from cap number 3. Yeah, definitely not. But take nothing away from young Levi Tom. That was a great goal. Adebe receives the ball on the halfway. Game on. Time's ticking. Ball moves to the left.
Kearsney find the postman and they bang one in the back of the net.
Thomas Frankie with another great goal from Kearsney.
28 seconds left.
What can Kearsney do? James Frankie with the ball. Off to play. Kruger on the right. Not much of an angle over there. Simmer screaming for the ball on the far side. The ball goes to the top. Sundry with the ball. And the deflection in the back of the net. 10-9. Kearsney struck back. Unfortunately, there's only 11 seconds left on the clock. I think that could be the pick of the quarterfinal, Todd. And Paul Roos advanced through to the semi-finals. Congratulations, Paul Roos. Unlucky Kearsney College. You guys played right to the very end. You can be rather proud of yourself.